Now, they asked me if I could use it on Cam. I said, well, I have to work my way up and practice it. But we nicknamed him the Royal Hiney.
I never really masturbated before being on cam. I mean, I don't want to say never, but ever since I started camming, I started really realizing what feels really good and why. It's not kind of just like winging it in the dark with a drunk hookup, being like, yeah, I guess that was all right. You're a lot more open with your partner, like, does it feel good when I touch this? Yes or no? Okay. Does it feel better when I go faster or harder or a little more to the left? It's just kind of like more communication lets you realize in a safe environment like what feels good and what doesn't. I've been really surprised at some of the things people have shouted out on cam, and I'm like, oh, no way, I'm not doing that. And they're like, please try it. Like, fine, I will wrap my leg up around this other way. And then I'm like, okay, that does feel really good. Maybe you're onto something. There have been a lot of random suggestions that people throw out in chat that I'm like, there's no way. And then I try it and I'm like, okay, maybe.
I realized that I am very much a people pleaser, and I did not know that I was, but I definitely want to please everyone. And I also learned that I'm really bad at that because of how I am, but it's something that I have a conflict with. And I've learned how to manage that and understand myself better over the years. But it's something that I definitely have learned through camming that I didn't know about myself.
Something that I've learned doing activism and stuff in the past, and even more so in recent years, is that the term sex worker is an umbrella term. And it's an umbrella term that encompasses anyone who does work that evokes an erotic response. So this includes exotic dancers, cam models, even erotic photography, mainstream porn performers, full service sex workers. So we are, to be honest with you, we are all one. And I think that there are some elements or some sides of sex work that are criminalized in some countries, but we will never advance. We will never get decriminalization. We will never shake the stigma. We won't get any progress unless we do stick together as a group. So over the years, more and more people are realizing within the industry and hopefully also outside the industry that sex workers, we are all one, and we're only gonna get to somewhere if we work together.
I learned to have a butt fetish, so let me show you. My fans think it's absolutely amazing to plug me up with all these toys, and I'm like, okay, well, why don't we try to go bigger since I have a huge butt plug fetish? So they thought it'd be funny as a gag gift to buy this bad boy. Now, they asked me if I could use it on cam. I said, well, I have to work my way up and practice it, but we nicknamed him the Royal Hiney.
The one thing that camming has taught me the most, or opened my eyes to, is how different everyone is and how many like different fetishes, personalities, like day-to-day lives there are in the world, and camming just kind of bridges it all together. Like, you may be sitting in the room and it's me in my house in my pajamas, and then you're sitting with the CEO of another company is in the room, and then there's someone who, works like a minimum wage job, but we're all just hanging out, and there's no really like status difference, which I like. I like that. That's my favorite thing, I guess, is we're all just kind of there.
I have this core group of people now after 7 years that have watched me grow. I'm 26 now, and I have just changed so much as a person. and I'm doing totally different things now. And yeah, there's just so many ways that I'm a different person, and I have like so many people that have found my transformation as a person like personally inspiring, and I'm just so touched by everybody that is still so interested in watching me and what I'm doing with my life.